Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your Dungeon Master tonight, and it's against the Giants. We're here. We're against them, and I've been feeling so under the weather the last couple days. You might even still hear it in my voice. Feel a bit nasally, scratchy. We actually had to cancel our Curse of Strahd game this week because Tuesday was one of the bad days. But I think I'm on the mend. Fingers crossed, hope so, because we got a big weekend. I was just mentioning, even off camera, Jeff was helping set up at our big Battle for Salvation team championship that we have this weekend for Warhammer 40K. So that's this weekend. We have 192 players. 192 players, yep. Coming from all corners of the world, actually. So we got people coming from Europe. We got people coming from the West Coast. That's the world, right? Europe and the West Coast. That's about it.
Definitely.
Impressive, though.
Multiples, not just like one random person from Europe. It's like multiple people, different countries representing. We have a team coming from Canada. It's all going to be a great big weekend, a big event for our gaming club here in New York. So we'll be live. I'll be posting not on this channel, but we'll be posting the live stream. We're on Tactical Tortoise. It's a 40K live stream channel. The guy his name is Trevi. He does a great job not only like covering live 40K, but does a lot of Warhammer 40K videos and tutorials, things like that. So we'll be posting all about it. I'll share all of it through Tabletop Bob, so you can check it out. My social media links are all in the description, so you can check them out and follow along with all the action this week. And if you don't play, it's really cool. The models are going to be awesome. There's going to be a lot of displays, excellent painting. I might even jump on a video or two. So yeah, we'll make sure that we get the word out. But this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's going to be a big Warhammer extravaganza. Now, more content stuff. Next week, we'll let you know. There might be we're going to talk about it between now and next week, but there may be a week break in between against the Giants. We're not sure. We'll figure it out in the next couple days. Strahd will be back next week, though. So next week, for sure, you're going to have Curse of Strahd back. And then, like I said, keep up to date on Discord. That's where we post all the news or things that are happening here on the channel. So keep up with that, too. All right, so everybody here, it is spring. Spring has sprung. What are you excited for now that the weather's getting a little bit warm? It's actually kind of cold today. I'm coughing, so I'm going to give somebody else a chance to talk. Go ahead.
Oh, my favorite part of spring is just spending more time outside. And I love being outside all time of year. I don't mind skiing. I don't mind just hiking in the cold. But being outside in shorts and t-shirt feels good. Feels nice. The sun on my face. Being able to walk outside after lumberjacking and still have the sun up. That's a game changer. I'll tell you what. That's
It really
huge.
is.
Definitely
Yeah, I agree. Nate, you actually have been taking advantage of the sunlight after school. You played disc golf, didn't you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the best part about longer days, warmer weather, no 6 to 12 inches of snow on the ground. Throwing some frisbees in the woods. Not as easy to lumberjack, but I do my best sometimes trying to hit those trees.
That's true.
I think a few of us don't mind getting out and playing some disc golf.
Agreed. What about you, John? I know a fellow disc enthusiast.
Yeah, I mean, certainly love the longer days and getting to have, more disc golf time. Because
getting out of work and it's dark by 5:15 is miserable.
Mhm.
Leaving tutoring and or extracurricular lumberjacking, and it's dark out already is really terrible. But I don't know. I'm in this weird place where like right now it's perfect. I know you're saying it's cold, but like this 53 degrees is great. I'm really dreading the 80 degrees that it's like around the corner.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
gonna get too hot too quickly. I'm a complainer. Sorry.
no, it could just be that like I said, I've been feeling a little under the weather, so maybe it's just more cold is affecting me more.
Yeah.
But I agree, it's been warmer now since it has like this winter was brutal. So, Chris, what about you?
Daylight.
I like me some springtime hiking, and just next week is my lumberjack break. Unlike you guys who had like 3 weeks in the middle of winter. So
True.
my brother and I are actually hiking out into the Adirondacks. We've never been out this far where we're going, about a 5 mile hike out. Don't really know where. Looking for some place on the water with our fishing gear and our hiking gear and our camping gear. Should be pretty fun, interesting, and adventurous.
That's awesome. That's like
Sweet.
real D&D. You're like living it, you know?
We are. It is going to be an adventure because there's no trail. We're just going.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we looked at the map. We know kind of where we want to get to, and we're going to try and get there. I looked at the GPS for our destination. It's about 5 miles in.
Bushwhack, orienteer. You don't need no GPS.
We're trying. I got a machete. Let's go.
Dasha, what about you?
Definitely also excited about being able to go outside, but also while being inside to be able to open all the windows in my apartment and just let the fresh air circulate. I love a good breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited.
Yeah,
that.
I agree. I'm not like, I think even Nate might have mentioned this too, or John might have said it, not excited for the 80-degree weather where you have to pay ACs on all the time. That's also brutal. So we have the opportunity now to open the windows, get some fresh air in. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Jeff,
What are you excited for spring? Oh, he's got a prop.
Rattle can priming.
That's actually great, because all throughout the winter it is such a pain in the neck to prime miniatures for
And
Warhammer
terrain
or paint,
especially.
any game. You are so right. In the summer, in the spring, it's so easy. Just anytime, go outside, rattle can, spray. It's so easy. Wow.
So I got a bunch of terrain that I printed that needs to be primed. So
Yeah.
that's
I've
my spring goal.
Yeah. Oh man. And with the new edition of Warhammer that's been announced coming out in June, there's going to be all new sets of terrain and things you got to build and paint, and we're going to have to reshape for 200 players and going forward. It's going to be a lot of spray paints, so
That's going to be ugly.
it's going to be great. Ed'll get right on it, though. Ed'll get right on
Yeah,
it.
Ed'll get right on it. Yeah, that's an Ed.
Ed's our terrain expert here at the club. He's the guy that makes 95% of all the terrain that we use at the club.
Didn't Ed play Huge Arms in
Oh yeah, actually you're
40K that
right.
plays D&D?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, good memory. Ed was actually on the channel. Yeah, we did, like when the channel first started, I did a D&D players play 40K players play D&D. I did 2 of those and Ed was on one of them. You're so right. He played a barbarian. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, and his name was Hugh Jarms.
Huge arms. Yeah.
excellent.
That tells you enough about Ed. That's
That's everything you need to know about Ed
Mm-hmm.
right there.
awesome. Well, I am excited to play some D&D. It's been a while since we've played. Ready to dive in?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. So 2 things, I guess. What we'll do here. Let me cue the music. That's a good thing as well. Let's cue the music here. We need some music. Ooh, a little foreboding. I know you can't hear it, but we'll see. Let me know about the audio, everybody on YouTube. Let us know how it's sounding, if you can hear it or not. It's a low. This one's low, but it was high volume to start. So last time we played, there was a battle with the demons of Old Ilmith at the World Root Tree, which is a sapling at this point. It's not nearly the one that Heironimous had seen in his vision. The party, along with the wardens and Mogar, the half-ogre, they fought off a slew of demons from Old Ilmith to the north. These demons all looked like they had been, like, I want to say that they're aquatic or amphibian or something like that, but they looked like they had been in water, like the goat-shaped demons. They looked like they had been waterlogged, almost like a drowned goat revivified, rotting, diseased. There were ones that were like frogs or maybe toads. They were large, bulky, and they had a harder shell or armor to them, armored skin to them, and all the smell was suffocating. Everyone here struggled with taking damage from either the smell or being poisoned from it. I think the one who got hurt the most from it actually was Mohag. Mohag was actually poisoned and was vomiting profusely afterwards. So time is of the essence because you have to help these wardens. And right now the hill giant have, because their divine binding has caused them to try to like reset this world. They're not helping. In fact, they're trying to pull away some of the giant kin to help them, whether it's ogres, orcs that they've seemed to have enslaved. They are taking these people now. It seems like the demons are pushing even further south. But the giants have their focus on the humans. And now with Mogar, the half ogre, has offered to help guide the party towards the steading of the hill giant chief. We're taking a long rest here in the mountains of Ilmith. So everyone's going to take a long rest. You're still about a day, maybe like a full day's journey to the steading, but this is an opportunity for you to talk to Mogar. I know some of you, like Nate, after the session had some questions. You said you maybe wanted to get to know Mogar a little bit better. So we'll do this. We'll roleplay this scene where you're resting. It's nighttime. No campfires. You don't want to make yourselves known, but you're resting here up in the mountainside. And tell me what your characters are doing. We'll go around and kind of just... What would your characters doing during this long rest? And it can be very quick, and then we can jump into a conversation where all of us can participate. If anybody would like to go, knows what they would be doing, even just describing a simple task, you can jump in.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna be really checking in with Mohag, actually. It really seemed like he was struggling there, and maybe I'm doing it in like a way where I'm like poking fun at him a little bit. Being like, I guess you don't enjoy goat meat. That's all right. I always heard it was pretty bad. But how you feeling, buddy? Just trying to check in with him, make sure he's doing it right. Maybe I got like a bunch of like placebo stuff, but I like cut this cedar branch and I have this like green rock, and I'm like, come on, you gotta like put this stuff on your temples and like rub.
So you're a holistic doctor.
Got it. All BS stuff that I've heard over the years.
That's everything you've heard.
Exactly.
Mohag is... Yeah, go ahead.
Just something to, like, I know it's not, but, like, I don't think he's very smart, which is ironic, but Sasori doesn't think he's very smart, Mohag. So, he's trying to, like, almost trick him, and, like, make him feel better with a placebo effect.
Yeah. Mohag will trust you, whatever you give him, any sort of, like... incense or crystals, rocks, things that you provide. He does it, but he kind of every so often just kind of like dry heaves a bit. He's still recovering from the poison condition, so he looks pale, sweaty. He looks there's a good thing I cut my hair though, because all the vomit would have gotten in everywhere.
Oh, that's true. It's a great thing. There's a little vomit still up there. Character voice.
Oh boy.
There's still a little vomit. Would you like me to cut out the last little bit that's still there?
Just wipe it out. Here, I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
I like lick my fingers and like give him one of those. But yeah, I'm like rubbing his back and genuinely trying to make sure he's all right.
Everybody else is watching this in horror. Heironimous, what are you doing? And this might have touched a sore spot for Heironimous, right?
Yeah, Heironimous has been brooding lately. A lot of reflection going on, and he's off to the side, away from the fire, not near the fire at all, actually. And he is scribbling in a notebook.
Now, there's no fire, but maybe someone, like even Mohag or Sori tried to make one, and Mogar told everybody, no fires, we don't want to be seen. but there was maybe a pile of sticks people collected. That's maybe even sitting away from that. Dark, brooding.
Yeah, he's off to the side. He has his dark vision, so he's just over there kind of hanging out by himself.
Sweet.
And writing.
What about you, Barak?
Sorry,
Barak.
Barak. All right. So I think. What is Magar doing?
He will probably be trying to. He actually would probably be gathering like herbs and things like that to make some sort of a healing salve for people. Like he's not really doing anything for himself at this point, I would say. But he's like gathering roots and things like that.
Yeah, Barak would kind of seek to join Magar doing that. Hoping to maybe learn a couple of things, maybe some local herbs and other things that are good to eat, good for healing. But while he's doing that, Magar seems like he really understands magic and seems like he's pretty powerful. And for Barak, he's someone outside this group. So somebody you can kind of talk to. So Barak takes out the stone with the sun on it from Glendor. And also, Bob, sorry to drop this on you because I'm not even sure it was anything when I found it, but I found a golden yellow stone when I was on the Vecna missions. I don't know if it's anything, but I have it in my inventory. It was from the planet with robots. But I want to look at these stones and I want to ask, or automatons, whatever we call them. I just want to, while we're gathering herbs, ask Magar about these two stones, if he senses anything with them, or if they are just merely, sentimental trinkets, or, if there's anything magical to them. And we can come back to me if I put you on the spot with that one. I feel it's like, should have texted you.
You're about to blow up this whole campaign with this robot stone.
I know.
Yeah, I do remember that there was a small. It's like a sphere, right? Or was it actually a rock?
I wrote down golden yellow stone. I'm not sure. Shoot. Wish I'd taken better notes about it.
No, that's okay. I just don't know where my Vecna Eve of Ruin book is, so I'm gonna find out at some point. But I can
tell
almost
me next session too.
I can almost guarantee you, Magar has no idea what this would be if it's especially from a world so far removed.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the stone with the sun on it from Glendor, he doesn't feel anything from that. It's just a token.
Are you showing it to him essentially?
Yeah, I want to hand it to him and let him take a look at it. Friend, I know we just got to know each other, but I was given this by someone I want to believe is good. But
I was there, remember?
Oh, Barak puts it all together that Magar has seen all of this.
He's the cat. Yeah.
As does Nate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So, well, I guess, is there anything you notice about this? Does it have any magic attached to it?
He says, that one, Glendor, the sun. He thinks that he is right. But people don't understand the giants and their kin.
True. You must learn about your enemy if you're to defeat them.
Don't use that stone.
Okay. Could you tell me why?
You bring him here with his army. You kill all these giants. There'll be no one to save from the demons.
All right. Thank you, Margar. From what I've seen, I value your input and thank you. And then I'll hand him some herbs that I've been collecting, and it's probably like half the wrong herbs, a few things that might even make you sick. I'm still learning.
let's see. Give me a percentile dice. Let's see if you random luck. See if you got a. I'll give you a 25% chance that it's useful. A useful hatch there.
82.
Nope.
Okie doke. Sounds good.
He says. He says, "This be good for him," and he points towards the dwarf. He says, "He can take it."
All right.
But he takes it from you. He takes from you, and he just puts it away. He doesn't let you have it. He doesn't want you giving this to anybody.
Yeah, good. Barak lets him take it. Yeah.
Skeggi, what are you up to?
Well, I usually take out parchment and ink and make some notes in the evenings. But tonight, I happened to notice our famous Rod of Lunar Loving that I've been carrying around all this time. And I look at it, and then I look over at Eris, and I make a connection. And I walk over to her and I say, "Lass, I was wondering, does this device mean anything to you?" And I hand it to her. And it's, as I recall, I have a lot of notes on what it mechanically does, but I didn't make a lot of notes on what it looks like.
Chris might have notes on the rod because I think he was the one who crafted it. If you could recall any details, from what I remember, is that you basically crafted it's a wand, I think, and because it's a unique item, it's not something that's in D&D.
Right.
It was a wand, and there was a metal fitting at the end of it. I forget what it was exactly, if it was what metal it was, and there was something like some sort of cloth or something like around the handle, something to make it so it's not just wood. And the ritual had to be done under the moonlight.
Right, and what I have here under its quirks is that it looks more valuable than it is. So, I mean, I think it came out very elaborate and
Right.
fancy looking,
Yeah.
but also it has a lunar aspect, which made Barak feel a bit uncomfortable or eerie to him, and it recovers its power at sundown or moonrise rather than in the morning. And it has additional power used under darkness.
Correct, yeah, when it's used at night.
So I just wondered if this might mean anything to a follower of the moon god.
Eris, give me a Arcana check.
Absolutely. 18.
You can tell that it's, crafted. It's a uniquely crafted item, no doubt about that. You could tell that it's a healing wand. Unique. You don't see many of these. And it must have imbued the power of the moon. Maybe Noctis has blessed this item, would be your idea, would be your thought behind it. And that's why it must work at night, because Noctis is around at night.
Okay. As you hold it out to her, her eyes will widen and she'll hold out her hand to see if you will let her take it and hold it.
I'll hand it over. A thing that you might notice, though, is that another of its quirks is that it is loyal to its makers and it won't work for anybody else. I don't know if that's something that you can tell by touching it, but I'm just throwing that out there as...
Yeah. Am I correct, though? Did everyone have a hand in making it? Like, even Barak, I think, had a hand in making it, right? Or
Yes.
did you abstain?
No, I think that he didn't feel goofy about it until after it was done.
That sounds right.
We all got like some component or someone.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone contributed.
Yeah,
However,
It was Card, though, wasn't it? It wasn't Sasori.
what I was just gonna say, I think that was Karg.
Yeah, it was.
So the
I
only...
was
Yeah.
I was a little petrified in the moment.
Yes. So it just means you can't attune to it, but you can still be the beneficiary of it.
Right.
Yeah, and Eris wouldn't try to use it if you hand it to her. She will just kind of in awe examine it. She's turning it around. She's looking at it. She's looking at the moon-like nature of it, whatever moon symbols are on it. Where did you get this item, Skeggi?
remarkably last week crafted it long ago, early in our adventure. I can't find the accent.
I thought you had it good.
No,
That was great.
We crafted it
I-
long ago, lass, early in our
Long-
adventure.
I-
I'll just shadow anything you want to say.
You can be my translator into Dwarf. Oh my god, I'm so freaking tired. So anyhow, Barak and Erik and Heironimous and myself, we made this cooperatively between us, along with our departed friend Karg, before we defeated the demons years ago. But it's always had a bit of a lunar aspect to it, and I thought perhaps you might be able to tell us something more about it. I've wondered if these little marks might be similar to that of your god. And there's like two little faint kind of fingernail marks among the carvings on it that kind of look like the symbol of
Yeah.
And we could say
so-
maybe that
Noctis?
the magic had, when it was imbued into the wand, that kind of formed naturally, maybe even over
Yeah.
time. It kind of settled. And yeah, I think you rolled an 18 on your Arcana check, right? So I'd say you probably can recognize that. You would say that it's clear that Noctis has blessed this item.
So firstly, when you say that you all crafted it and that Barak also had a hand in this, her eyes will go even wider. She's shocked that you all did this and also Barak participated, because that doesn't seem correct.
Honest loss, we did not know what we were doing.
You all,
Per usual.
We
Blind luck.
We were
Still don't know what we're
winging
doing,
it.
how
I knew what I was doing the whole time.
That checks out.
she's like looking, as you're saying this, looking at you in disbelief. You're saying that you crafted it, and she'll say, "But do you follow the moon god? He has blessed this item, and it seems he has blessed you, but are you followers of Noctis?" And she'll say this quietly just so Skeggi can hear.
Personally, I'm not a disciple of any human god. I'm sure that there are dwarvish gods in the pantheon that
Sure, yeah.
Skeggi care more about, but he's kind of a man of the material world anyway.
Right.
So none of you follow Noctis, and yet he has blessed you. There are many in my monastery who worked for years and prayed and meditated and never, just through no fault of their own, but never managed to get that close of a connection with our god. You all must be truly remarkable heroes if he has blessed you so. And again, you say Barak had a hand in this?
Alas, that he did.
Crazy.
Did someone
in
say
shock.
remarkable hero? I'm right here.
I say, where's Mohag to
Yeah,
soak this in?
Mohag's like, let me just...
If he wasn't so sick, yeah.
Yeah. She's absolutely stunned.
Okay.
Because, and like, as she explained, like, people, her fellow monks work and meditate and pray for years to get, like, some connection with the god, and it doesn't always happen. Most of the time it doesn't happen. Like,
Yeah.
so for you all who aren't followers, she's completely stunned.
Who are
Shows
She's
in-
just continuing to, like, she's like looking around at all of you, looking at Barak, looking down at the wand. Like, what is happening? Her whole world just got turned upside down.
Less praying, more stabby. Apparently, that's what Noctis likes. Come on.
But oh no, it's a healing. It's a healing rod. But we were in the right place at the right time, I suppose.
Man, Jeff, can I say I love this connection you made.
This is great,
That's
Jeff, yeah.
awesome.
Our god is the god of friendship.
Inspiration?
Oh,
I think it's inspiration, Jeff. Good job.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
and actually, you know
Okay.
what? When you point out the symbol to her, the two little half moons facing away from each other,
It's
she'll
vague,
like,
and it takes some imagination to see it, but
yeah. Oh, she'll see it. She will find the meaning in that. She will like kind of rub her finger along it, and she'll actually reach into her little satchel and take out a little wood carving of that which I think you would have only seen if you were one of the people spying on her when she goes off
Snooping.
to pray.
We
Yeah,
were.
she will take that out and
Creep-
hold it up to
the
show
creeper.
you that.
I thought there might be some connection.
That was good. Very good, Jeff. That's a good tie-in. All along, Erik Lavernus, you're off to the side. Erik, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy,
Jeff.
I do love these moments.
He's always worked out so
It's always
well.
Erik
I get up
Lavernus.
to. That's a
Dude,
that's a 21.
Okay. You're feeling like you need some more of that ash tree sap, but you also need to mix it, right? You know, you're looking at the vial that you have, but it's not that won't do it for you. You need Darius, and you need him to mix you another concoction.
I do.
But
question
you're
for you, Bob.
fiending a little bit.
Erik doesn't know like the refining or chemical like processes, right? This is an ingredient in a further step, right?
Yeah, but if you want, I mean, you've seen Darius make it. If you wanted to and you had the ingredients, then perhaps you could try it, but it would be a check, and it's not a guarantee. You don't have the alchemist tools that you need. So no, it wouldn't be possible in this moment to do it.
No, I didn't think so. Okay, I'm not feeding that hard yet, but certainly
You made your save,
Erik,
so no.
Yeah, at some point that's a real possibility. Erik, sitting by himself, takes out the vial of ash tree sap, and I've got a disguise forgery kit, and I'd like to spread those things out in front of me. And I put the vial in there, and I take off my Mobius strip holy symbol, and I put it down there also. I've got all these elements in front of me, these various things in front of me, and I want to look down at it, and just say kind of quietly to myself, like a kind of quiet prayer. Change is holy. Let this be enough, not more. And then I want to fold up the tincture, the ash tree sap, into everything else. In my forgery and my guys can keep it all together. Put it back in my pocket. Put my holy symbol back on. I'll go sit with the group quietly.
You are renewed.
I
So
feel good.
yeah, it's
Not good.
before
I
bed.
don't feel good actually, but
You don't feel good, but you have
terrible.
resisted it. Yeah. Magar looks at all of you. I know this is an opportunity if you have to ask him any questions now that there's a time to rest and actually talk. But he'll say something first. He says, tomorrow, we should be able to get to the hill giant Steading. However, it's heavily guarded. I have been to that place before, but it's been a long time. I wasn't allowed in recently when they came looking for us because I'm a half-breed. And Magar's voice is probably just going to stop there at this point. It's just too much. Magar says, because I am not truly a giant, nor a giant kin. You could see now when he says that he does have, he doesn't look like a typical ogre. I think I described him before as having black hair. It's kind of pulled back into a top knot. He wears leather armor. He's got like a bone chest plate. And he's got all his component pouches there, but he's a little bit more slender, a little bit more human-like. Not nearly as large as a ogre would be. But he's, got that sort of detached look to himself that the ogres might have. And he says, so I can only tell you what I've observed from the outside. There's usually 2 guards at the front. That's really the only way in. There's a back entrance, but that's where they keep the dogs. The dogs don't like me. He licks his hand like a cat. He says, I know a place where you can hide. There's a cave that looks down into the valley. It might be a place that could be safe. I'll stay there and make sure that there's clear exit. If you need to, you can come back out and seek refuge there. I do think stealth is your best option.
And we're so good at that.
Precisely as our objective tomorrow.
He looks at all of you. I'm your guide. You're here to talk to Nasra. Kill him.
Those aren't exactly the same thing, though.
He says,
So
well,
which
what is
is
it?
Which is our priority? Killing or talking?
Do you think you can
Nasra
be reasoned
had-
with?
Nasra has been chosen. He's the one that the binding took.
So no negotiations.
I'm not saying that.
Oh, alrighty.
Like I said,
Oh.
do I want you to kill all of the giants? No. Do I think you can? No. Why I said stealth is your best bet. But if there is a way to convince Nasra of avoiding this end of times scenario, I would take it.
All right. Sir, usual. Go in with diplomacy and end with
Stabby,
whatever
stabby.
happens.
I will be waiting whenever your talkie fails. I will do the stabby, stabby.
So I'm a bit clunky on the stealth. Everybody, I don't know if I should be up front for this.
I think you should get naked, Barak.
Well, there's time for that later. Sorry.
No, this
Oh
Not
yeah,
that
no,
there's
clunky
yeah. right.
armor you have.
You just mean for sneak? Yes, of course. Yes. Right.
I also can help us be more stealthy with a spell.
Ooh,
Yeah,
love that.
Because I'm also not stealthy, yeah.
Cool. Is that a new thing, or have we just failed to use that all these times we've failed
Long
at
time.
stealth?
I want to say that it's new, but there's a total possibility I've had it the entire time. I just haven't used it once,
No.
so it's like a real possibility.
Tim, what was it again?
I've got past that in trace.
No, you've used it
Yeah.
before. In fact, you've used it in the
Okay.
Caves of Chaos.
You see that? I'm doing my job as a cleric,
Nice.
Excellent.
but I dropped all my healing spells to pick that one up, so sorry, guys.
That's okay. I can heal 6
There we
D8.
go.
Tim, as a bard,
Wow.
gives no bardic inspiration, and as a cleric, does no healing.
And as a warlock, I refuse to take Eldritch Blast, so there you go.
Man,
And I
I
always
wonder where
think
that
that passive
rebel
that.
comes from.
I
Yeah.
maxed out my intelligence as a barbarian. I'm the most interesting man in the world.
You can parallel park a train.
Those commercials are so good. All right, so is there anything you want to ask Nasra? Nasra, jeez. That's not a slip, okay?
Nagar.
Yeah.
Magar, yeah.
Do you think he can be reasoned with? Can we kill him?
I don't know him. He comes from the south. From your land. And he points towards Eris. I cannot do his voice, jeez. I'm not even gonna try anymore. He points towards
Margaret,
Eris.
you seem wise and very familiar with giant history. I'm kind of curious about you. Where do you come from? Where do you go? Sorry. Anyway.
You have an
There you
interest
go.
in
Do an
Silas?
entire episode with saying nothing but song lyrics. the whole time. Everything anyone says is a song.
But yeah, I do want to ask him where he's from.
He says, I am from here, Old Ilmith. I'm not gonna do the voice. I keep trying to go back into it. It's like habit to like do a voice. He says, I'm from here, Old Ilmith. I don't know who my parents were. I was raised here with the wardens.
All right.
If this is
The
too
wardens are
personal,
the
feel free to ignore me. But
Herbal
do you mind
something.
if I ask about your parentage? Like, how did you happen? You know,
I don't
it
know.
Feels like an odd mix.
It does, and I've felt like I have no place. The wardens took me in. They were kind to me.
I
Fair
know
enough.
that feeling, and I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It's okay. Doesn't bother me. In fact, I think I'm better for it. He says, and not many of my people would have understood my inkling towards magic. And he kind of takes, puts his hand towards his spell components and things like that. He takes out maybe a strange spider or cricket or something still moving, squishes it, and then eats it.
Cat that eats bugs. Okay.
I lean over to Heironimous. Do you eat bugs for magic?
say, is this
Or are those
ogre
unrelated?
A giant thing or a magic thing?
No, I eat almonds.
Right. I assume so. I'm just making sure.
He was only half paying attention to the babbling.
Protein is protein, am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Some people call my magic dark, but I think it's just a different path that can be taken.
There's nothing wrong with darkness.
Exactly, he says. I've learned a lot of all of you, mostly because I deceived you. I apologize. But I found you trustworthy. There's a little bit of darkness in each one of you, and that's a good. It's
Eric's
a tool
looking
you
at
can
scriptures
use.
of the dawn.
Yeah. Even in you, he points to you, even in you. The darkness is just another tool that you can
Hey,
use.
Absolutely. Darkness makes the light shine, stand out more. For sure.
I do think you should wait until dark to go into the steading. Giants don't have the best eyesight, and hill giants have the worst.
Excellent.
This is good to know.
You know,
Women
Humans
another
must be third on that
weakness
list.
Get them. They can be confused easily. Not like Magar.
Oh, you are ogre. These are giants. We get it.
Magar, when we're within roughly a mile, could you just let me know and point us in the direction?
Yes.
Thank you. I have a different spell called Scrying. We can do a little bit of surveillance before we try and sneak in.
I like this, he says.
Should we watch the steading for a day or so before we attempt to enter, to see the patterns of the comings and the goings?
He says, that's up to you. I worry that more demons will come. I will be needed back at the world root.
What's the connection between the demons and the giants?
No connection. No connection. Demons been here a long time. Giants been here longer.
Why demons
Not what I
attack
was
World Tree?
expecting.
Why the demons attack the world tree? They want to destroy its magic. It is a blessing. They hate it.
So, is there a connection between the giants and the world tree that you know of?
Giants were created as protectors. Protectors, he says.
Of the world tree, then?
Of the world. But time changes creatures. Hill giants got lazy, gluttonous. The frost giants, they think they're noble, but they're just as dark as everyone else. The fire giants have temper, an anger that cannot be extinguished. It gets worse over time. They lose their meaning. They've lost their goal. But the wardens, they know their goal. But giants scare away demons. Many giants live here in these woods. One's from her land. They're new here. Nasra is new here.
Right.
Yeah,
So if we can, maybe try to get rid of the southern giants, or maybe we could somehow divide the giants.
Who are the giants who live here already? Historically speaking.
They're just clans. They live Very few together. Not very organized.
Mm.
Not like the Wardens. The Furbolg have strong community.
Are the Furbolg the only giants in the area?
They are the most organized. There are other ogres. There are people like you. Your castle.
Oh, all right.
There used to be many more people like you here. Long time ago.
And what happened to them?
The demons. The
God.
demons took over. Before any of us were here.
Like you, does he mean dwarves or like elves, dwarves, humans?
All of it.
Little
all of it.
people.
Human,
Little people.
humanoid.
Bipedal civilization.
We should rest.
Sounds good. Barak goes to sleep.
And this will be your long rest, so you've fully healed. Not fully healed. I don't think anybody was that injured to begin with, like actual hit points, but you have to spend your hit dice to heal.
That's right.
I was
Yep.
just down spot.
I was 5
Yeah.
of 53. Speak for yourself.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
We just lost somebody.
We lost Dasha. She'll be back.
No.
All right. I forgot. I'm healing up anyway, the right way.
Did you also just make yourself have full hit points? Like
I just
It's hard to
hit
remember.
long rest on
Yep.
D&D Beyond and totally forgot for a sec. Yep.
No worries.
Alrighty.
We're all messed up now because
She's
Dasha
Dasha
trying
said
to
she'll be back in a second. Her room, Zoom just randomly shut in.
It's so weird that I had
Sweet.
fighter hit die and rogue hit die and yep. All right, let's go.
Yeah, and it makes a difference.
Really
It's a
does.
big difference.
Those D6s Barak has are not too useful.
no. All right, so yeah, we'll rest here. And while she's here, I was gonna say. In the meantime, though, I will just describe how this is gonna work. So you'll travel for another day, and as dusk approaches, you'll reach the hill giant Steading. Hey, Dasha.
Hey, sorry, my Zoom just shut down for some
No, it's
reason.
all right. We're all back. So how this is going to work is you'll approach the hill giant Steading as dusk approaches. I have some artwork I'm going to show you, so I'm going to switch over to our Roll20 screen. Here it is.
On our way there, can we just say I give some excellent, inspiring speech along the trail
Totally.
for everybody, and
What's that?
everyone can gain
11?
those. Yep,
Yeah.
11 temporary hit points.
To who?
That to 6. Yeah.
Except for Mohawk.
And again, assuming Eris will take them, 6.
I will this time.
Alrighty.
Ah.
And I also want to bring in Sasori and Eris and say, look, as the ones who are taking all the hits, I figure we can use the help, and I'll cast a level 3 aid, so we each get 10 extra max HP.
Nice.
Mohag comes back from urinating and says, "All right, what'd I miss? Barak, you didn't do the speech yet, did you?"
No, never.
Oh.
And I give a really crappy, shorter version of
Yeah,
the speech. Do you feel it, Mohag?
You know,
Are you feeling
I
it now, Mr. Krabs?
You know, I think I do. I feel reinvigorated. That all I needed was a good night's sleep, and I can
course.
shake off any ailment. I feel great.
Bad, but it's great.
He's like doing some stretches, some
Yeah.
calisthenics.
There it is.
Here's the placebo
Before-
effect coming in.
Before we head out, Heironimous will summon his phantasmal steed.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, fancy.
He's tired of walking.
What is is it actually the spell, Phantasmal Steed?
Yeah, it's a ritual. He'll take 10 minutes, but it lasts an hour, and it's like a horse.
It
Phantom
doesn't
Steed.
look like Zeb? Like glowing and burning?
Burning Zeb, I
Looks
love
like
it.
Zeb.
It looks like Zeb.
It looks like a Zeb. Okay. Like how you remember him. His
Burning, shadowy
homage.
Zeb.
It does say it looks like a large, quasi-real, horse-like creature, so I see no reason why it can't be Zeb.
Zeb is quasi-horse-like in a lot of
He's-
ways.
Yeah, quasi-real.
From Heironimous' point of view, he was.
Right.
Carried saddlebag.
Oh, no, it's a centaur version of Zeb.
Yes,
Even
yes.
better, yes.
Yes. That's horse-like, and it's quasi-real. I like it. It comes with a saddle, a bit, and a bridle.
And a 10-foot bow.
The bridle,
How do you
the
saddle
bit
a
in his
centaur?
mouth. The bit in his mouth. This is messed up, but I like it.
Nate, is from the inspiring speech, is that temp HP?
Yeah, it's 11 temp.
11.
And then aid was 10 to
So
maximum
aid was
HP.
10 to
Maximum.
Great.
Mhm.
Okay, gonna roll my hit die now.
Okay, great. So yeah, you can ride Zeb, Zebtar.
You still have aid too. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So, and for those of you at home, you're going to be seeing the map of the Hill Giant Steading in a little bit. I have the actual original copy here. So I'm using kind of a mixture of things, just so people, because I know there are a lot of people who love to see the original module, especially when it comes to like descriptions and things like that. I've got the 5e version. But I think the map for the 5e version is far superior, especially for a viewing audience. So we're using that map, but I assure you, this is as true to form as we can get. All right, so let's do it. So let's start with what you see. You'll get there at the end of the day, like I said, as dusk is approaching. You find a safe spot near the giant stronghold, a small cave well hidden, where you can be assured that you will be undetected, unless you make that obvious. You come to this place, and you see that there is a large wooden steading. There's no windows visible, but you also don't see any giants or other creatures about this little valley. You can hear, even from a distance, occasional bursts of shouting and laughter faintly from within. Here is what you see. Why can't I just show all players? All right. I'm putting in your journals, but I'll bring it up. Oh, I can't make that bigger? Dang.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
That's the original art. Yeah.
pretty in depth, yeah.
that's awesome.
And I just realized I don't see it on the Roll20. Why don't I see it? Oh, because it came in a new... weird.
Heironimous, I'll tell you what, it looks pretty flammable. I'll tell you
So-
what, that looks like a wood structure to me.
Wooden structure we burnt to the ground.
I was gonna say,
Give me a nature check, Erik Lemers.
Oh, sure.
I don't see it.
The nature -2.
What'd you get?
16 for Erik.
16. That's pretty good. It actually doesn't look flammable, and I'll tell you why. So there's a couple things with this. Number one, yes, it is a huge timber stronghold. You can tell it's made with like the local trees of the area. However, it looks like there is a dampness over all the wood. It's like packed with like wet leaves and things like that. And because of the climate in this area, there's a lot of rainfall. These logs look soaked. In fact, you would get the sense that starting a fire by natural means would almost be impossible from the outside. Even magical fire, because of the nature of how quickly it is consumed, it would take a pretty large force to set this place aflame.
Heironimous, they heard you were coming. It is not flammable at all.
Yeah.
I'll burn it.
Yeah, and that's actually in the old module, because
No,
I'm
I bet,
sure
yeah,
a bunch
100%.
of grognards tried to do that.
I'm 100% what I would do.
They shoot
Alright.
the gazebo.
I'll
Yeah.
start spreading the oil. You get the fireball ready. We got this, Heironimous.
Are we close enough? Are we within a mile of it? Could I cast clairvoyance to put like a sensor just like inside what looks like the kind of main structure?
Yeah, so read me how that works. Is it clairvoyance or is it
The spell is clairvoyance. I
Scrying.
can cast
Okay.
it, so it's in the chat. You create an invisible sensor within range and location familiar to you, or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such as behind a door, around a corner, or in a grove of trees. So I'm hoping kind of like in the main structure.
Okay. By the way, I was able to finally put it on the screen. I don't know why I was having such a hard time, but it's hard to see because it doesn't blow it up. But this is the original art. You can see it's like a thatched roof. It's got it looks like there's multiple levels to it, but it is not. Magar will tell you that giants are tall and that it needs to be tall. This is the only level of this place.
Yeah, that makes this sensor hopefully super easy. And I can only see or hear. I can't do both at the same time.
Okay, so you put it in the chat, right?
Yeah. And I would like to use the seeing part. If I can, just to see if there's people in there, or if there's giants in there, or how many giants, etc.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so like you're looking down into this place from your cave. There is what would be the entrance, quote unquote entrance, which is to the left there. You see it? It's like that little entryway. Is that where you're thinking of placing it? Or like he said, in the back there's pens for like the animals. Where do you want to place it?
Could I do in the main structure? Is that like the kind of center, or is that too is that stretching the spell too much, do you think?
Well, I don't think you could put it somewhere you can't see, right? You create a visual sensor
it says in
within
a place
range.
like a place that you can't see that is like obvious, like a clove of trees, or like behind a door, or around a corner. The exact
in an
wording
obvious
is, or in an
location
obvious
is
location
unfamiliar.
that is unfamiliar to you. So I don't know if
Gotcha.
inside would count as an obvious location.
So, like,
Not
you could go
obvious,
100
but maybe-
feet into those trees.
Yeah,
And
maybe like
if that's stretching it, I'm totally cool with the entrance too. Like any information is good information.
I would say
don't
any
wanna-
of the things that look like you would know what could be, like you would know maybe it's a doorway, but like
Okay.
just to the other side of it, or to the other side where the pens are, that might be doable. But like just guessing in a spot, that might not be possible, especially
Totally
with,
fair.
at this distance. So
Yeah.
let's put it like in the door. And let me switch over to our Roll20 view.
That's perfect for me. The doorways, any information is good information. So we'll start with that.
Okay.
And it's a static sensor, so once it's placed, I can't move it unless I cast the spell again, which I have no desire to do.
So we'll say this is what you see. Actually, you can place your token wherever you'd like here. This is the entryway. This would be like the front entrance.
Oh,
And
brilliant.
this
Okay, let's-
side would be the pens are up here. You'd have to go like way up here to get to the pen.
So can I put it like right in this, like just in the doorway? Is that okay?
Yep, perfect.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, everyone. Good news, bad news. The good news is there's two of them, and there's only two. The bad news is it's two hill giants, and they look beefy.
You switch to hearing, see if you hear more.
Yeah, can I use a bonus action to switch to hearing and see if I overhear their conversation? And hopefully it's not a giant, because that'd be useless to me.
Let me describe what you see. So when you place your, what do they call this, sensor? essentially?
Yeah, sensor.
All right, so when you place the sensor beyond the door, you can see that there are two hill giants here, but they're not ready to encounter you. This is an entry room. This is like a foyer of sorts. The place is bare, but there are many pegs along the wall, and various items of giant outerwear are here: capes, cloaks, things like that, bags, etc. They all hang from the pegs. There are two giants, and when you go to listen to them, they are snoring. They are sleeping, and between them is an empty keg of ale. Beyond
Great
the
news,
doors, you can hear noise as well. These double doors in the center, you hear a raucous sort of like crowd cheering, hooting, hollering. Behind this one, you hear maybe even the sound of giggling and playfulness.
Oh, they're having a little shindig. But these two got a little bit too shindiggy and fell asleep in the mudroom. Great news, everybody. Though they are seemingly sound asleep. If we can get into this first room undetected, we can take out at least two or incapacitate two.
Well, excellent. Let's do it. Barak starts walking forward.
Oh, Is that the way we want to do this?
Yes.
Well, you can get closer. Yeah, you don't have to you're pretty far away still.
Yeah, I mean, for at least as far as Erik is, Erik is his vision or hearing or both are incapacitated for this. So someone could, I'm happy to keep my eyes or ears on the sensor. Just need someone to guide me forward like a blind prophet.
You're like warging.
Yeah,
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Is it dark already outside?
It's dusk.
Oh,
Should we
Can
wait?
Oh, go ahead.
10 more minutes.
Yeah, you can wait till it's
Erik
nightfall.
just one of those turns on his heel, like, "Oop, yep, good point.
They are asleep now and seemingly are going to remain asleep. They seem like they had too much to drink based on the
Yeah.
empty kale and their heavy snoring. But I don't think we want to wait.
I have a question. Are there any little windows or anything around the Steading?
Not one.
Inside, there's the main door that you can see from the outside, and there are 4 other doors I can see, all facing towards the kind of center of the building.
Yeah, Hyro's not much of a diviner, so
Do we want to skulk around the outside just to see if there's anything else on the other sides?
I can send Cockroach for a little flight.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds better than us
While
skulking. I think
we're
the more
waiting for
we
10
skulk-
minutes, I'll send Cockroach to fly around, take a look.
Okay, great.
have-
Why don't you do that? Move Cockroach's
that-
token around. Yep.
Do we have Pass Without Trace going yet?
I don't
You
know.
can. You're not approaching it yet, so it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say when we start, I will.
Yeah, and I
We're
won't.
not
I won't.
literally right there right now, right?
No, I just need your tokens
that.
to see the map. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can see through his eyes or anything right now, but
You can only see through his eyes from 100 feet, but he could tell you what's going on.
yeah, he's just flying around.
Okay,
Oh,
where
I
is
lost
he?
it. I lost
now?
him.
He's
Left side of the map, bottom.
he's gone forever.
I threw him off the edge.
Oh wow.
Come back, Cockroach. I've already lost one pet.
Let's see.
Man,
Where?
I can- Phantom
Did you just call Zeb your pet?
No.
No,
Back
I'm
over the
referring
cat.
to the kitty cat.
So Chris,
Can you
I'll
bring it back?
move.
I lost him off the edge.
I'll move him for you. There's a couple of relevant
There he goes,
places.
okay.
Do you see through his eyes, like in the token?
No, I cannot.
Okay, so then here's what he'll describe to you then. Here's what he'll say. So there are 2 entrances that he sees. There's a pen that looks like it's like a gate, like doors that are like a gate to the north and to the east. And there's plenty of wolves in there, but they're not just regular wolves. They're giant wolves as well. They're wolves that are also giants. And there are over a dozen of them in these pens. They're loose, just on the ground. They seem like they're sleeping, eating, just kind of chilling. However, he says, they smelled me and saw me pass by.
Yeah. Watch out! Tell him to fly high.
Oh no, this is what he told you when he came back.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, he flew around, did a whole loop, surveyed,
Oh, okay.
spent about 10 minutes kind of observing. The wolves, he said, like as soon as I even perched, they saw me.
So we can't go that way.
So like
Unless the
over
wolves-
wall through the pens is the only other way into this place.
There's 2 pen entrances exactly, and then there's the front door.
If only we had some tainted meat.
Tainted?
If only we
Like
had-
based.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
goblin nip.
I think that was from earlier, right? We had found like a bunch of tainted meat in the Caves of Chaos.
Oh, the
Yeah, we found, like, a
bugbears. The
barrel of-
bugbears.
Right? We
The
could go,
bugbears
like,
had it.
poison the wolves with the tainted meat, but yeah.
If only we had a wheelbarrow and a hurricane. club.
Yeah, what about any of those herbs I found with Magar?
Do we have enough
Dogs.
herbs to poison a dozen wolves?
Yeah.
dirty dogs.
Why didn't you list that amongst our assets?
All right, so how we're going to approach this place? Are we going to just cast Pass Without Trace and kind of wait for nightfall?
I like it. Go right through the 2 drunks. Probably leave them where they are and keep going.
Try that.
Let's do it.
I don't think
so.
killing them is going to be so easy.
No worries.
Yeah,
That's
can we mechanically in D&D just murder murder sleeping things, or do we have to roll damage and hit points and stuff?
I think it would depend on the scenario. I think a giant might be hard to murder in their sleep, even like it's a very large anatomy. Their skin is like armor, right? But I would say if there was a sleeping guard, a typical town guard, yeah, you could probably do that.
And just, do we have any idea of a pitch to make to these guys to get them to not do whatever it is that they're trying to do?
You're the diplomat. Don't look at me.
Yeah, but I don't see an argument to be made.
I think if we kill the guards at the front, there's probably not gonna. It's not a good start.
Well,
Yeah.
I know. I just want to, before we throw that away, I just want to make sure that we have that choosing violence is our only option.
There's no negotiating with these things. We have to kill the leader, and when it's dead, they'll fall into chaos.
And they'll kill us.
Like I've always said, Heironimous has the best ideas.
I consider myself a bit of an expert in change, and they seem to think that the world is changing, right? That there's some kind of apocalyptic event happening. And so the only thing we have to convince him is not to not carry this out, but just that it's not the best option.
Mohag says, I agree with Erik. There's no end of the world. Look, we're all here. It's fine.
I think that's our angle.
Actually, really good point.
Like this world is clearly not ending. We need to find out why he thinks the world's ending and then convince him otherwise.
But
Exactly, Mohag says. He flips his mohawk.
I hope we can't convince him.
Oh, let's burn that bridge when we get there,
I thought the end was nigh.
Nigh what?
I'm asking you. Who's
Me?
nigh?
The end was Nihilistus, and we took care of that last season, remember?
Oh.
Oh, that's what that meant. Why do you people use abbreviations? If it just meant the end is Nihilistus, say it.
Wait till I teach you about laser and scuba.
All right, should we just go ahead and spring this whole thing and bring the chaos upon us, which is what we're about to do?
If by chaos you mean refined diplomatic approach, then yes.
Yes, let's make it happen.
All right, so here we go. Give me stealth checks. We're going to do a group check here, and I want
Here we
everybody
go.
to
Okay.
add
We
your
eliminated-
plus 10 for Pass Without Trace.
Right. I'm hoping for at least a 10.
I got a 21.
That's a
That is
15 for Erik.
basically one of the lowest ones I could roll. 27.
35.
Oh, 18.
Let's go, Barak. You and I can drag down the average, don't worry.
That's fantastic. Barak's pumped. This is the sneakiest he's ever been.
If I could polymorph myself into a stealthier creature, I would.
I gotta be honest with you. You were all talking about how to sneak up there, and Eris is literally invisible. She's 35. She's gone.
35? With the
30
pass
Actually,
without
doesn't
trace.
exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
She's
see her
gone.
anymore.
I turned to the group. Eris, could you check for trap Eris? And I can't find her.
She's gone.
But maybe check for traps. Sneakiest folk.
All right, so we're gonna go in sort of a semi-marching order that we talked about pre-game. We've got Barak and Sasori are gonna go back and forth as to maybe who's in front, but that's the general order: Barak and then Sasori, Eris, Hyro, Mohag, Erik, and Skeggi. That's gonna be our general order. We're gonna have a little bit of a crawling initiative here when we don't have as much obvious decisions to make. We can also expedite that, rearrange the order. This is not set. So you approach as night covers you. Your pass without trace seems to go off well, and you move silently and as stealthily as possible, avoiding any sort of pitfalls, any sort of parts of the trail that would knock rocks over or cause some sort of a noise to alert a guard. And you get to the wall feeling pretty confident that you have been undetected. You get to these doors, and we get to our first real hurdle here. The doors are massive. All the doors, not all doors, these two double doors here you can see are very large. They are 16 feet high. They are, yeah, They are, each door itself is, they're even taller than that. Excuse me. They're 20 feet high, 16 feet wide, and you could tell they're made of very thick wood. So opening this door is going to be a challenge. So the way it works is, I don't think we need to make a check per se if there's no time that's going on. But you would need to have at least, I think, Mohag, Barak, and another relatively strong person move that door, and it's going to take a full round to open that door. If you wanted to do it on a check, you would have to make a athletics check to see if you can overcome the DC of just simply opening the door.
Before we do any opening, what are the hinges like?
They are iron.
Do they look
Very
rusty and or
They are
squeaky?
wet. They are wet all the time. I would say
Anyone have
there's
any-
not. I would say there's not that much rust. I don't. It doesn't say it here in the text. But I would say that they're. This place has actually been, to an extent, built back up. Magar told you that it was like somewhat abandoned at some point, but this is the place that Nosra has made his new fortress.
Can we should we grease the hinges in case they make sound?
It's a great idea.
Excellent
Is
idea.
there any reason why we'd choose to make a check? Like
For time, yeah, for time.
Oh, okay. I
Mhm.
gotcha.
Like if you wanted to get the door open so that everybody else could run out or something like that.
I gotcha.
All
Like
in
if
your action.
If we were
yeah.
escaping, for example.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah.
But we're only going to
But
open
right
it
now,
a
let's-
little bit, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Like you and Mohag and another character could open the door without penalty.
Does anyone have any grease or oil to grease the hinges, though, or silence the hinges?
Yeah, I have oil.
Ooh,
Can I
what
take
about
some from you?
what about that
Everwet-
tree sap you got? Didn't you get tree sap?
Don't touch that
Mohag
mohawk.
says?
I'll take your hair gel. I swear to God, we'll use that. Don't
tree
touch my
sap
tree
is
sap.
actually really sugary and sticky. I don't think that would be helpful.
Oh,
What about
I
the
never-
ever moist rag? Can we use the ever moist rag somehow?
I'll
Ooh.
squeeze some water into my hand and try to throw it up 10 feet into the air.
I'll reach out to Sasori for some oil.
I'll take one of my.
Mohawk,
my
how do you keep your
vials.
hair like that? Is it oil or
Mohawk, do you also have oil we could use?
I do have a balm that I use.
Well, if I run out of Sasori's, I will ask you for some. And she'll take the oil and she will climb up the side of this thing like nobody's business, and she
Mhm.
is greasing the hinges.
I don't
Yep,
think
you-
your stealth cat also counts as your athletics check, right? Just because it's a 35. Sorry, John's not feeling bitter
Fair
at all
enough.
that he got
Give
out
me-
stealth.
Fair enough. Give me an athletics check, Dasha.
Or
Okay.
acrobatics.
40.
Can I do acrobatics?
Yes.
That's a dirty 20.
You climb it with ease.
Mhm.
So you use maybe like the hinges or maybe a little splintered part of the wood just to get a foothold, and you climb up towards the top hinges, oil them. And while you're doing this, Mohag's explaining to everybody, you just hear it faintly from down. And it's actually called a pomade, is what he says to Sasori. So, Eris, when you're up there, though, give me a perception check. And I'm going to give you advantage on it.
For me?
Yeah.
Perception. Not great. 11.
11. You can smell that there's food, and it's mostly decomposing. That's about all you know.
Ah. And the food is cooked or being cooked and decomposing, or
Like
it is
it's
like raw?
it's giant food is probably a mix of like very poorly kept food to begin with, but it's a lot of food stench, rotting food.
Okay. When she's done, she'll climb back down and tell the group, "It smells quite foul in there. We may want to cover our noses. The
Excellent.
food is bad."
maybe we can lure those wolves out yet?
So
Perhaps.
you've greased the hinges. You can open the door. The 3 characters, whoever wants to be the third can join. Anybody, it doesn't really matter, but does anybody have a preference?
I assume I would.
I have a 0 to strength.
That's probably okay though, like a 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you and Mohag and Barak will grab the door, pull it open, and since you've greased the hinges, it makes no sound, or at least very minimal sound. And I'll tie this into your stealth checks. The door opens enough for humans to pass through. Inside you can see what maybe Erik had described, but I'll give it to you again. This is an entry room, a cloakroom. Place is bare, but there are many pegs along the walls. Various items of giant outerwear, capes, cloaks, etc., and bags hang from them. There are 2 snoring hill giants. They look like they are supposed to be guarding, but they have fallen asleep. They're snoring loudly. There is a empty keg between the 2 of them. It looks now that you're inside, and I'll just open the door for you to move your tokens in. Move your tokens, actually. You can see what I'm talking about. It looks as though there's 3 doors that you can go through. There's a door in the center that's double door that look about... maybe they're not as big as the entry door, but they're certainly still big enough for giants to walk through comfortably. Then there are 2 here that look like they are narrow. Height-wise, a little narrow as well. Like a giant might need to duck down to get in here. And there's...
Go ahead.
And there's a stairwell, actually, you can see if you kind of come towards the center. There's a stairwell around the corner that looks like it goes up. And you might have seen there's a little tower at the front of the Steading. So yeah, I'll let you decide what you'd like to do. Jeff, you had a question?
These giants are out.
They're sleeping, snoring loudly.
Okay. Are they sitting on stools or on the floor?
They are on the floor,
On
sleeping.
the floor.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I stealthily find some kind of rope or something and like tie their feet together?
You have rope, or are you looking for rope? Is that what you're...
Well, I mean, there's all these this outerwear and everything around. Are there laces? The only rope I have is the rope of climbing or whatever that thing is.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. Yeah, so you can look around the... Yeah, let's do it. Let's look around the area here. Anybody that would like to search the area, like go through the cloaks and things like that, feel free to give me either investigation check or a perception check. If you feel like your character would scan through the area and the items that are in here. If you want to do something else, we can go in our order, though.
I feel like I would be trying to perceive now that we're inside. Just trying to hear.
Where would you like to maybe listen? Do you want to listen to like the double doors where you hear the noise coming from? This is where the most noise is coming from.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, give me a perception check. The door to the right is where you heard some like giggling and laughing, merrymaking. Here is where you heard some more raucous laughter, like it's like a party. And there's not as much noise coming from this area. That's pretty obvious to the left. That's pretty obvious. But give me a perception check, Barak.
7. Not
7.
going well for Barak.
Gotcha.
I also rolled perception, if that's okay.
Go for it.
21
Yeah.
for both Eris and I.
And
But I
this
was
is for
looking at-
listening or for searching the area?
I was searching.
I'm listening.
Searching.
Okay. So for the searches, I see we got a 15 and a 13 and a 21. Gotcha.
Hiram's
let me
not
tell
gonna
you-
touch giant garbage.
That's right. I wouldn't expect that. So there are a couple things here. One of the sleeping guards actually looks like he has a tankard that's very large. That would be too big for any of you to use. Although I'm sure Sasori would like to try it. And it would be like the size almost of a keg for a human, whereas this is like a giant keg between them. It's almost like what are those like giant like spools of like hay you see on farms? You know what I mean? You're like just like big huge like mound of hay.
Yeah.
That's the size of their keg, so it's huge. And he's wearing a belt with a gem set gold buckle. So that's this giant right here. Okay. One of them has a nice tankard. The other one's got a gem buckle. And then the other treasure you might see here is, I mean, there's definitely like bags and cloaks that you could just for the fur or whatever the what it's made of, you could probably sell. But give me a D100 for John and Sasori and Skeggi, a D100 each.
47.
16. That's either very good or very bad.
John, you find a knife for skinning.
Okay.
But it's very large, John. So it's not. It's like a great sword. It's
Cloud Strife's
Yeah.
knife.
Yeah.
it would probably be the length of maybe like a short sword, actually. But it's like a skinning knife for the giants. Not really used for weaponry, so I would call this not necessarily like an improvised weapon, but it's not going to be as like, I don't know that you would be proficient. What you gain your proficiency for using because it's awkward in your hand.
I know it's kind of interesting, the idea that it's maybe like a dagger, so I would get stealth sneak attack with it because it would be finesse because it's a dagger, but it's a short sword.
Right, I'll call it a short sword, which you could get your sneak attack with. Just you have to check if you have to be proficient with the weapon.
No, I have magical weapons now. I'm beyond that, but the aesthetic looks hilarious. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna like hide it.
Fair enough. And Skeggi, you rolled a 16.
Yep.
You find what would essentially be like maybe what the equivalent would be a giant sling bullet would be. So it's like these stones. However, it's like a basketball. So it's heavy to carry around, and you find a bag full of them. There's 3 of them.
Are they're just stone? They don't have any
Yeah, they look like they might be used in a sling. So like if a giant had a sling as a weapon, it would be the bullet, the ammunition for it. But it's so they're like smooth, somewhat aerodynamic, I guess, maybe sanded. Like they're not just rocks, but they're too big
Like
for
bowling
you to
balls.
wield. Yeah, kind of like a bowling ball, exactly. Yeah. Mhm.
Interesting. Too heavy to be useful. Sling. Is there a sling around?
No, but you would imagine that there might be one if you spend more time here.
I just want some string. I'm looking for some
Yeah.
string. I'm tying some giant feet together.
Yeah. Don't actually you do find rope actually. There's 120 foot coiled rope made of very strong material. So this was like maybe a giant's rope.
Okay.
You do
Well,
find that actually.
If I can just like tie these 2 giants' feet together.
Sure.
That
So you start
that would
yeah.
be fabulous.
Before you start doing that, I'm going to give the other perception checks their description. So Barak, what'd you get?
7.
And Eris, 21?
Yeah, not 20, 21.
Okay, so Eris, you're listening towards the right-hand side? Is that where you're listening?
I am listening towards actually this far end. I would have moved closer.
Eris, you hear movement from up in the tower. You can maybe even sense it, like feel it, like almost like you can like feel the tremors of something moving, and it's coming down the stairs. It's not moving in a stealthy way, but it's also not trying to be loud.
I
Like, it's
will
not-
immediately
yeah.
make eye contact with as many people as I can and like put my finger to my lips like this to be quiet and point up to get their attention that something or someone is coming down.
Cheeky.
You can hear a giant now that you've alerted it is coming down the stairs, descending the stairs. I'll give you an opportunity. Would you like to hide here?
Yeah, it's hide under the cloaks.
Stealth checks for anyone that would like to hide.
Well,
So with that pass without trace?
I was gonna say.
Definitely
Yeah,
hiding in
as
the
long
cloaks.
you have to stay within, I think, 15 feet of Tim for pass without trace. So if you all did the same hiding spot, or like roughly in a
Tim, we can't hear you.
I'm definitely going for like the ropes area. I mean, I can
the
hide
ropes,
where
the cloaks.
everyone else
Okay.
is going. I go for hide behind boxes. Let's hide behind boxes.
I'll go over
Sure.
by Tim, but I feel like I'm gonna ruin it for everybody.
Roll your stealth checks.
Oh, I got a 35. Let's
9,
see what
10,
Eris gets.
I will say, because Eris alerted everybody, that you can get advantage on this this check.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't help. Damn it! I still rolled a 13.
No, you get a 19.
Me too.
If you take the first one, you just take the higher number and the advantage there instead of the lower number.
33.
Oh, well, that's with disadvantage, so it would have been just the first roll.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You have canceling out advantage and disadvantage just the first roll.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So
I
30 for
appreciate
me.
it, though, Tim. I
Yeah,
should have
sorry.
just said 19.
So here's what
35.
happens. This is what you see. This giant comes down the
Look at the
stairs,
coats.
and there's you can see the artwork is like awesome here. There's like people hiding in the cloaks, in the robes. Like
We did what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to hide in the cloaks.
You were.
Who shit
So-
on the coats?
What a throwback.
That's a great Dane Cook joke there. Yeah, so I imagine that is Sasori too, right? That is Sasori. The face? Yeah.
Yep.
This giant comes in. He's massive. He's got a sling on his back, and he's carrying it as he comes down the steps. He starts looking through the coats, and he grabs the coat that there was like a bag of those stones that Jeff you went through. What'd you end up doing with those?
Nothing. They're too.
You left
I
them,
have a
right?
strength
Okay.
I have a strength of 6, and you gave me 3 bowling balls.
Yeah. No, hey, you rolled it. That's what you did. So he's got a sling on his back, and he comes over. He comes over, and he feels for the bowling balls, and he comes awfully close to. Let's see, who had the lowest check here? Hyro?
I rolled a 19.
I had
Okay.
a 13.
A 13. So it would be Barak. Barak, he puts his hand like into the thicket of coats, and he's feeling for his bag of 3 stones. He pats your head actually, and like taps it, and you feel like your head gets pounded down into your armor, but he reaches and just beyond you grabs the satchel and pulls it, and the bowling balls kind of dunk dunk hit you as he comes out and grabs it, puts it around his back, scratches his belly, the side of his belly. He's massive. He's got a huge bloated belly. He's got just little thinning hair that's kind of wisping down. He's got a nasty, like, crooked nose. And then he belches loudly and moves over towards the others and kicks one of the sleeping giants. He, like, and he says, "Wake up." And he says it in giant, so none of you understand what he says. He says, and goes towards the door, opens it, leaves. It looks like it was opened, but he didn't even pay mind, just pushed it further open, and then just walked right on through and closed the door on his way out. The door is...
Which door?
The exit. The exit to the
Oh.
outside.
So now we have an awake giant.
No. The giant that's on the floor, he's awake for a split second, but goes right back to sleep.
Oh, okay.
And this door is now closed.
Gents, I think we should open that door.
Which door?
The one that was just closed. I don't think we should.
The escape
If we
door.
if we need escape, we should have an open door.
I'm not too. Barak whispers he's not too worried about it. He's pretty sure he can bust through that door if he needs to.
Please open the door. I'm pretty sure I can't.
We're less sure of ourselves.
Besides open the door, we should make a move about which door to go to next.
Yeah,
Are we
where
gonna
to?
go
So
the
let's...
the giggly room or the party room? Or
yeah,
the quiet
let's
room?
decide. Yeah.
The quiet
The
room.
quiet room.
No.
Quiet room's all the way to the left, and it sounds like there's either nothing going on there or nothing that's making any noise.
How
There's
big
also a
are
stairwell.
these doors?
These doors
Are
are
these-
big. They're not as big as the double doors you came through. These are...
Yeah.
So the center one looks like it's wide enough to fit any giant through it and is tall enough to get the height. But you'll notice as you enter into this place, it looks like the picture had, like the sides slope to the top. So it's centers of rooms center towards the middle of the steading is height is taller. So these doors are actually kind of small. Like these giants would have to like just lower their heads a bit to get through. But the center one is big enough for any of the giants to get through.
So my thought is, in the giggly room, like maybe the leader is having some giggly time with a female giantess. Maybe he's in there. Other possibility is leading some kind of congressional hearing in the loud room. So flip a coin.
Where would we like to go?
I think quieter is better. Not
Quiet
the
giggly
loud.
room or quietest empty room.
Quiet works for me.
Either one, just not the one that sounds like it has a lot of giants in it.
Now, do we think that's the trap? It's like the quiet one has like the leader sitting at a desk, really sober and attentive, staring right at the door, and like the drunk one, they're all like partying and playing poker and not paying attention to us.
So the giggly room's the best bet. I'm with you.
Yeah, let's do the giggly room.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm on board for the giggly room.
If I
It really was the giggly.
if I was
I want to
DMing,
see Bob describe what's going on in this room.
Oh, this is great. Okay, so
Giggly
are we going for the middle road and going with the not as loud, but the giggly room?
I think the giggly room is the consensus here.
Okay.
let's Goldilocks this shit.
We walk
Alright.
in, it's just a ball pit.
All right,
Chuck
let's do
E.
it.
Cheese is
Did
for
I get
giants.
giants' feet tied together?
Yes, at this point you can accomplish that task.
They're
Okay.
listening to Dane Cook
So
records.
both of these giants have had both of their feet just tied to each other so they can't
Yes.
walk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the plan.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Okay, so I open the door here. These doors don't look like they're rusted at all. They're not outer doors. You can open them. These ones are smaller, so anyone can open them on their own for free. I would say it probably, though, would require to be use of your action as opposed to just an interact with object, even though they're bigger. But one person could do it and do it for free. There will be no check necessary.
So the three of us stop and we'll try to open that door enough for
Sure.
us to get through.
Gotcha. The main entry? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to mark that because I feel like that's important to remember and I don't want to forget it. So I'm putting a little strike there. You see that? You can see the... Oh, actually, you can't see it because I put it in the light section. Let me bring it to the token. Okay, you see that orange strip?
Orange mark.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the door is open like that. Okay? All right. Let's go into our crawling order. Barak, Sasori, Eris, Hyro. Barak. And if everybody just wants to follow Barak until you get to a point, just move your tokens along with him. So
Yeah,
Bob.
I'm gonna open the door and stealthily and listening,
Mhm.
shield and weapon up, push forward my full movement to this door and pause and listen.
Sure. Yep. Okay, so yeah, you enter into what looks like a small hallway, although these hallways are all 10, 12 feet wide. They're wide enough for a single giant to walk through normally, but they are definitely tight. Like giants would have a hard time getting through these passageways on their own. Remember, this was a sort of a steading that was made for giants and giant kin, but it's old and has been being remade. So you get to the door here, you listen to the wall, to the door, and let's see. No check necessary in here, Barak. You don't hear anything from the door.
I'd like to poke my head around the corner. and see
Sure,
what I
move your
see
token.
up here.
There was definitely giggling back here earlier. I swear. It's not just
There's
me.
giggling still, but it's coming
Okay,
from
good.
further north.
Oh, like it's just I'm poking my head
phew.
around the corner.
Yeah. So Barak, you move up, listen to the door. You don't hear anything at that door. Sasori, it's your turn. You move up to the perpendicular hallway. This one goes east and west. You notice to the east, it's a shorter distance, only about 30 feet, until you get to a turn that goes further north. The right, you can see a door at the end of the hallway on the south side of the wall, and another hallway that extends north. This one's about 60 feet to the end. What do you do?
I'm still carrying my 35 stealth check, right?
No, there's no need for a stealth check right now, but yeah.
I mean, do
I know
hear
you're being
anything?
quiet. If I find a need for a stealth check, I'll have you roll.
Do I hear anything from either of the direct? Like, where are the giggling coming from?
It's coming from the west to the left.
Okay. So I might say like, do like a little, like,
describe it. I'm not looking at you.
Oh, I pretended to laugh and then waved my hands a lot and then just pointed in the direction of the giggling for the whole group.
Nice.
All right, let's go to Eris.
She will look at the group and point in the direction that Sasori was motioning towards and ask kind of the silent question of, should I go? Should we go? And she'll be ready to step out and follow.
And you can all
Erik
move your
and Sasori.
tokens. Moving is just easy if you want to keep up with everybody.
As people
just
are going
move.
by, I'm pointing to the door that I'm next to, and my ear and I say silent, and I motion to open that door.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's see if we can get something. Maybe there's a item.
This door right here?
The completionist in Nate is coming out right now.
It's also like I want to know like what's behind us, you know, on our way
sure.
out.
It's a great point.
But yes, the completionist is also very much there. John's right.
Give me stealth checks for opening this door.
Okay. Let us know when the wonders of Pass Without Trace go away.
I think you're, as long as you're near Erik, which I think you all are, you're good to go.
Yeah. Oh, it's 1 hour. It's not 10 minutes. I'm sorry. It's a long time.
No, it's a long time.
sick.
Yeah.
Okay, great. 21.
21. Okay, so you open the door stealthily, Barak, and inside you see a scattering of furnishings. You see hides on the floor, a bear skin on the wall, a chair, a stool, a huge chest, and a vast bed mounted with furs. There's a shelf 9 feet above the floor. There are beaten silver combs on it. You can see them glistening. Even though you're like on the bottom, you can see them. They're higher, like the angle you can see. They're definitely like combs up there. This is maybe like a, personal belongings.
Yep.
You also see a mirror, a copper mirror, kind of leaning up against the wall from the shelf. There's a large hairpin on the floor, and you can see under the furs is a giant mound breathing, snoring loudly.
I look at the group and motion to just shut the door.
I want to see what's in the chest.
Lost Dasha.
That's enough silver to retire on, right?
Could be a lot of silver, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Depends
Yeah,
on
it's
how
a
you
lot
want
of
to
silver.
retire.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. All right, well,
At least let me throw caltrops on the ground if we're not going to raid the room.
I'm open to whatever. I just I don't want to assume.
you guys are like Kevin McAllister, this place.
Yeah.
It's all right. You were talking about bowling ball sized rocks and a giant dagger, and my brain instantly went towards, are there rafters up there? Can I hang it with the rope in a way that when they wake up it'll like, and I'm just like, just shut up, John. You're getting ridiculous.
No, but that's not a bad idea. It's clever. So I opened the door, by the way. I think you can now see what's inside. There is a hill giant sleeping on a large bed. Like I said, there's all those different chests, and there could be treasures in here, of course. So it's up to you if you want to explore it more. But do you want to close it for now?
I want to poke. Like, do we see an obvious are his
There's
pants
no-
on the floor by the bed?
there's-
Like,
No, there's no obvious. Like I said, there's only a hairpin that looks like it fell on the floor. But that's it. Let's go to, it would be Hyro and then Erik.
Hyro points at it. He's like, and he gives the kill
Death
symbol.
stare. Yeah. So you don't want Sasori to go into that room.
I know. I'm like, wait, hold on.
He points again. He's like,
I think Sasori and I probably point to the sleeping giant and motion the kill again.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, oh no.
Wasn't sure.
It's like one of these. It's like pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Sasori, do you go into the room at all?
I mean, not if everyone doesn't want me to. But
It seems like they all want us to kill him.
cool. Yeah, I'm going in.
Okay, go ahead.
I gotta check for traps.
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
you go into the room. You
No
have to
one's
give me a
gonna
stealth
hear
check.
us.
If everybody is going in, you have to give me a separate check here.
I don't know that you should come in just yet, Barak.
Oh, no?
Well, you're loud.
You're loud.
Well, I just rolled a stealth check at the door for...
That was to open the door quietly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I will remain.
So I'm gonna head in, quietly and carefully. So you want me to roll a stealth check?
Yeah, you give me a stealth check.
I'm gonna make sure Erik is close to me.
In the hallway.
That's a good roll.
Cool. 34.
34. So you move into the room and you get close. The bed is tall. I mean, it's like, you know, it's almost like what you might see like a. I mean, you've lived in like apartments the size of this bed, so it's like it's not small. It's huge. It's 20 feet by 20 feet. If anybody watches Curse of Strahd, it's the size of Orell's apartment. Bigger, I think, than Orell's apartment.
All right. Well, I want to inspect the chest. I guess. How big
Okay.
is that?
Also, you notice now that you're inside the chamber, it is a sleeping giantess. It's a woman.
Good thing I don't see gender. Okay, so
What?
Swords don't see gender.
Sasori's too stupid to understand that. Mohag has long hair. I've been very confused. I used to know short hair, long hair, and now Mohag. Sasori has no idea what's going on.
No idea.
No, I'll kill anything.
All right, so you want to go to the chest. Let's
Unless,
see.
like, the desk drawer has, like, a bunch of coins, unless something else looks interesting. Like,
No, there's a gold hairpin that I said that was on the floor. That is accessible. You could grab that, and it's large, so it would be. I always trying to find some sort of like equivalent in life. I just don't know. It might be like like a broomstick for all I know.
oh god. I mean, so it's bigger than a football or a bowling ball. It's
Totally. It's like it's a hairpin for a giant. So
How giant are these giants?
hill giants can be like 16 to 20 feet tall.
So 3 times the size of a person.
Yeah. Oh, so maybe not. So maybe like the size of like a, I don't know, maybe like a, maybe like a foot long, like a ruler, something like that.
well, I would
Like a
definitely
knitting needle.
A
pocket
knitting
that.
needle, a large knitting
like-
needle. Yeah.
Like
Do we
that.
have a bag of holding? I feel like we do.
I don't think you have a bag of holding, do you?
No.
No.
Oh,
Not in this campaign.
okay.
We have
No.
an ever moist rag.
You do have the wet rag, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it chloroform? Otherwise, it's not very useful.
It's not.
No,
It's
be
Oh,
water.
you're just now realizing it's not very useful.
I can't wait
Hey.
for you to, at the end of this campaign, save the world with it.
It's been good all the times I've gone to the bathroom and needed it.
That,
You
boy,
don't.
would that ever be sweet if, like, 3 campaigns in, it turns out to be the ancient relic that saves the world.
We
I
must.
would love that.
I think it actually did come in handy in the little side thing that we did.
Yeah, I remember used it a few times. It's come in handy when you need it. All right, so yeah, you go in and there's a chest here. You can try to open it if you'd like. It is unusual because of how large it is. I feel like it might be like, again, I don't even know the equivalent here, but maybe opening like a car, like a chest size of a car. A
Yeah,
small,
okay.
a sedan. A sedan.
I'm opening the trunk of a sedan. I've done that before.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a Thieves' Tools check.
Surely
Uh,
and it's for a gigantic lock.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, it's dexterity based. Yeah, you can use sleight of hand. It's technically a thieves' tool check. though.
Yeah.
But
I just don't know how to roll that.
that's fine.
Just roll a dexterity skill that you have proficiency with.
Yeah.
Cool. All of them.
That's the same. All your dexterity skills with proficiency
Yeah.
are the same.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think why stealth is blue. I wonder if I took expertise in stealth. Everything else is same as my
Oh, gotcha.
dexterity is plus
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
You
so,
could just roll
okay.
dexterity and add the numbers too.
Cool.
Anything you took expertise on will have a little ring around it.
16.
The chest contains a lot of coins. We open it up, and it's got, over 1,000 coins, mixtures of gold, copper, and silver. The chest, when you open it, does make a noise. It shakes the gold. There's nothing you can do about it. It's beyond your ability to control. It's so heavy, so big. And the giantess kind of shuffles a bit in her bed. Give me a D4.
One.
That feels bad.
She perks her head up. She says something in giant, but you get the sense of it's like a, who's there? You know, she looks around, squinting her eyes, rubbing them, opening them up again, trying to get any light coming in from the outside. She starts to take off the furs. I hope she has pajamas on. Let's just say she does. She kicks off one of the furs. It goes off the end of the bed. You see where the chest is. You get covered in the fur, Sasori. It's all just like hot, sweaty, gross.
Perfect. I'm glad I'm hidden under the fur. I'm going to attempt to get under the fur to under the bed.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a stealth check.
Is the chest still open?
The chest is open. $15. Now, everybody else, while you're outside, since she's like disoriented, I'll give you a round. You can move your token somewhere on the board within your normal movement range. Go ahead.
Can I just meow and she'll go back to bed?
I'm gonna go to right up here. Yeah, just around the corner.
We're leaving Sasori alone in the room, huh?
Well, I'm trying to stay as close to the door as I can.
Right,
but
yeah. But out of sight, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
I'm
hear
going kind of opposite to Barak, but also right around the other corner.
you. Okay. Barak, you get close to that end of the hallway, and you again hear like giggling, almost like playful sounds coming from inside. Down the hallway, excuse me. Not inside.
Yeah. Can't wait to go check that out.
This is why we get back here.
Yeah.
Mohag is going to go onto the other side as well with you.
Good job, Boag.
Yeah. All right. So the giantess gets up, starts walking, and she starts calling out in giant, but she starts going towards the door. Tim, I see you moved your token to the door. Are you there too?
I would like to move away as soon as I hear movement in the room. I want to get away from the door. God.
Oh yeah, move your token. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, away from the door. Once she
So you're
starts
going on
moving,
that side as well.
I'm not moving, but I'm fiddling with my crossbow.
Oh, okay. So you're. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant your token couldn't move. Gotcha.
Oh no. I haven't. I'm staying between here and there.
Okay. She lets out an angry sort of like cry, and as she pokes her head out, she looks to the north. Everyone here, I think she's not paying attention very well, so she doesn't see the people to the south. But she like immediately puts her head out to the north and calls out towards the hallway that Barak, Mohag, and Erik are in. And she calls out, and again, an angry sort of like retort. Seems very frustrated. Give me insight check, Jeff and Heironimous. Skeggi and Heironimous.
Right. She is
'Cause
still
you can
half
see her.
asleep.
Crap. 11.
11. Heironimous, what'd you get?
A 0.
A 0. You have no idea what she's even doing. Skeggi, like I said, the description I gave you is all you would know at this point.
Okay. She's calling for help.
Classic Hyro insight.
I think she's telling the gigglers to shut up.
Well, let's
Can I-
hope.
Could I have any inkling of what she's...
I thought you were trying to stay out of sight, right?
I am trying to satisfy, but can
Yeah.
I hear her tone?
You know what? Yeah, but okay, go ahead. Yeah, do it. Anybody that can hear her can give me the insight check then.
I just wonder, is this like she's mad at her husband, she's mad at her kids, she's like
Wow.
nat 20, 24.
Okay. Yeah, you get the sense that she's angry, and it's that of like maybe a mother to a petulant child.
It's the nursery.
Excellent.
She
Oh
yells.
my god.
She yells, shuts the door, and then locks it, and then goes back to bed.
Sorry. And we'll see you all next week.
I've read about this before. This nightmare, I've read this one.
She grabs the bundle of furs and places it over her, and then sits on the bed. And Sasori, you're under the bed now, and you just see like the whatever this mattress is stuffed with just stretches right down. You think it's gonna like squish you, and it gets right to your face, and you hear the shuffling, the moving, maybe some flatulence, and she just
Shut
goes
up,
right
kids.
back to bed. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be sleeping 2 hours ago.
It's past your bedtime. Your father's gonna hear about this.
Oh god.
Wait till your father does.
So yeah, that's what happens. She goes Sasori under the bed. All right, next up we go to it would be Skeggi, Erik, and then Skeggi.
There's no solution here. We leave him behind. We have to carry on the mission, and hopefully it ends diplomatically. We can go get him.
This is
I
great.
gotta.
Tell his family he died bravely.
Yeah, you know. Like,
Wow.
Tell them
This
it
is-
was death by Snoo Snoo.
This is either the end of Sasori or the beginning of his romance. Trying to Des because he's gonna seduce his way out of this.
Oh god.
His one true love.
It's kind of like the donkey and the dragon and Shrek.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Climb every mountain.
I was thinking from the left or the right. I think I missed
The
that
left,
part, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
towards
Left.
you, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start heading to the right then and take a peek around this corner if I
Okay.
can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh boy.
You're going
More
to the east, right? Or yeah, you're
yeah,
to the east.
all
So
the
there's
east.
there's a door here
Mhm.
to the south. It's a pretty large one, just like the other one you just encountered. And then there's a long corridor to the north that ends in two doors, one on the left and one straight ahead. It's a long corridor, though. You actually, there are lights, I think, in this place. There are sconces with torches. They're just like lowly lit, so dimly lit.
Like tell the size of the doors from the end of the hallway, or is it difficult to tell?
They're the same as the one that's standing before you. The same as all these like inner doors are kind of the same. Whereas it would take an action for a regular, character to open up.
Got it. Okay. As quietly as possible, I want to convey that to everyone else in the hallway with me.
Okay, and then we'll go to Skeggi.
So we heard her lock this door.
Yeah, I'll move you, Heironimous, just up to the group.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna unlock this door.
Okay. So give me 2 checks, though. I take it you want to do it quietly.
Yeah, I do want to do it quietly.
Yeah.
Do you want the stealth check first?
Either.
Okay, here's the stealth check.
With some
15.
No, but pass without trace, right? He's right there.
He's not right
Oh.
there.
No, Erik left. He left us all.
Laverna.
15 is very good, though. And
Okay, and I think I gotta find a dex skill without. There we go. Okay, so this acrobatic skill is the same as my thieves' tools.
Cool.
21.
very nice. So you feel like you have undone the lock.
Okay.
You might need a boost, like somebody, maybe Barak hoists you up on his shoulders to get you there.
Absolutely.
But you can finagle the lock and get it ready so that you can open the door
Okay.
if necessary. Now
Nice. That's my turn.
yeah, I don't know if you want to open it just yet.
No.
And then we would go to Barak. You would be up next.
All right. I like locks and stuff aren't my thing. But being that she shouted up here, I want to go over this way and come up to this door and listen. If I can, make out more about. I'm assuming, based on what we've seen, there's going to be giant kids in here, but essentially, I just want to make sure.
We can let Mohawk boost me up.
If I can figure out what
Mohawk
they're doing in there, or just playing, or
Yeah, you don't need to make a perception check. You hear the sound of young voices. They're speaking giant, but young voices. A rollicking, shouting, laughter, easily heard.
Excellent.
In fact, Barak, the door opens as you're listening to the door.
Wait, hold on. Damn it. I jump backwards as quickly as possible and sprint around this corner.
Now it's your turn to kill the babies.
And a and a young giant. These giant babies are about your height. They're anywhere from like 5.5 to 7 feet tall, and they are all playing in this room. This room is like a dormitory. They are, wrestling. They're playing what you would maybe imagine, what you would believe would be like make believe. They're like role playing in some sort of way. Most of them though are also eating. There's like treats and beefy snacks and things like that they're just noshing on. But they're basically just kids having fun. And one of them opens the door and sees you and like punches you in the gut, but like in a friendly way, and like tosses you on the floor inside, and then runs past you and goes out the door and starts heading towards the south. Laughs. Doesn't see anything wrong with it.
Can I try and grab him?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
He's kind of like what's his name from the Goonies? Dunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Shoot, I think I need to declare Tides of Chaos before I roll.
You do.
Yeah. Well.
He rolled a nat 20.
Okay, well, good thing.
You try to pull him, and he smacks your hand away, and then like pushes you again onto the floor, and like points at you and laughs, and then keeps going around.
Smile, and dang it! I try and motion. I point at him, and I grab my nose, and then point to my butt, and I'm like trying to tell him he's stinky.
Give me a charisma check of some sort. Persuasion, or what would this be? You're not deceiving them.
Okay.
Yeah, or it could be a performance. I'll say performance or persuasion.
Let's do it. A 16.
Oh, so he's about to turn the corner. You even see you hear like the group trying to be quiet. Maybe you hear the unlocking still, and he looks like he's about to turn the corner. And then he stops and looks back at you and sees you gesturing. He laughs. He like doubles over and he starts going over to you. And then he grabs you and brings you back into the room and starts like pushing you around. He's like, and he goes over to the other giants and they all see you and they start laughing at you. You're doing it's like in Tropic Thunder when they're like, do the simple Jack. And they're all looking at you.
Yes. I'm doing my best simple Jack right now. In fact, I am going for entertainment.
Yeah. They're all laughing at you. They're gathering around, laughing at you. These giant children.
Excellent.
Oh boy.
And I don't know if you want to move to somebody else, but I'm getting ready to try and throw. You know what? I have some incense.
We'll come back to you for this because I think that'll be more.
Yeah, come back to me. This is good. I could use a second.
Sasori, the smell in this room is foul. You feel like she she might have just like completely like shit the bed. Yeah, like it's horrendous in this room. The feculence.
Did you say the word feculence?
Yes.
not looking that one up.
That's awesome.
I play Death Guard.
I like that you paused so we all can appreciate that word.
What do you do?
It's a word.
I mean, I'm gonna first try to listen to her like breathing pattern. She seems like she's back to sleeping again.
Insight? Heck.
You know how great I am at all these skills. You know?
Yeah. You're a rogue.
Yeah, this is a nice -1 on this one. Hey, I'll take that anyway.
Rogue.
A 15. That's pretty.
You don't hear snoring yet.
Oh.
So you don't think she's asleep?
I'm gonna maybe just like crawl towards the edge a little bit so I can
Okay.
peek out. But I'm not getting out from under this, and I'm gonna be as quiet as possible.
Every giant has sleep apnea, by the way. So they are loud snorers. You
I
crawl
can
to the
relate.
edge. Yeah. You crawl to the edge and you see the because you're so low and you're trying to, your eyes are maybe not yet adapted. You can see that the light at the door that's at the foot of the door, you can see like 2 pairs of like humanoid feet would be there. And then all of a sudden it's 1. And then you hear maybe just some tiny scratchy noises towards the door. You get the sense that maybe your friends are trying to help you out.
The chest is still open.
Chest is open. She didn't seem to notice it.
What animal is this like rug? It looks huge.
Yeah. I think it's wolf. Like a dire wolf.
That's a big wolf. Like almost so big that I could like hide in its hide.
Yeah. You want to try hiding under the rug?
Well, not until I hear some noise.
Okay. So we'll wait. We'll pause it here. Next up would be Eris. Hyro.
So, I just,
You hear what's going on. Everybody outside in the hall hears what's going on in here.
So I just saw Sasori get locked in with this chick, and then I saw Barak get scooped up around the corner.
You heard an altercation, yeah.
I
and
heard
laughter.
an altercation.
Laughter.
I might be the safest one.
And Erik headed to the other direction.
Yeah,
is that
this is
right?
going. This is
Hey, you draw it
exactly
up.
how I thought this would go.
This.
Split the party.
Also laugh audibly that we
Yes.
could hear?
Yes.
Okay.
I will
Party.
say a quick prayer for the
Fucking die. 2
lost souls and move over with where Erik is.
Okay.
Quietly.
The rest did wrong. You just lose them one by one.
Yep.
Hyro.
Hyro is not going to leave his friend to die.
Which one?
Barak.
Oh.
You got all of those. They're all in a tight little group. That sounds like an opportunity.
So they're little giants. I can get little giants.
You can sculpt right around Barak. can't you?
Well,
So
you never wanted to be diplomatic.
with a little smile on his face, he's going to kind of walk that way.
Okay, go ahead. You can move as much as you like.
Is that door open at all?
It is. Can you see now, Chris?
Yeah.
I just imagine like the little gnome eyes looking across the door, just peering in, and you can see these giant babies, and they are, like I said, none of them are under 5 feet tall, but some of them are like, NBA players height, and they're just picking up Barak, putting him down, laughing at him. He's pointing to his rear end and making fart jokes, and they're all just laughing, having a ball.
Can I get any kind of sense of how robust they are?
Yeah, they're. I mean, like I said, they're gonna be as tough as a human would be for sure. They're thick, hardy people.
They're like a bunch of brigands.
They're highly, they have a lot of fortitude. They look like they eat a lot.
I'm gonna throw a minor illusion in the back, in the far corner.
Mm.
Of like of a dancing bear with a tutu.
Oh yeah, that's great. Excellent. Okay, so they're so gullible that I think that they won't even attempt to see through the illusion. They'll just be enamored by it.
I'm trying to make it like as bright, shiny, and you know, as crazy as possible to get them to forget about Barak and go towards it.
They marvel at it at first. They actually look a bit confused. Some of them maybe even look a little confused by it, scared. And then once one of them starts to like laugh and giggle and like point at it, they all start to like kind of like change their demeanor and start to like face that direction. They maybe don't all just approach it, but they certainly start to like look at it and gets their attention. They don't look towards Barak anymore.
Move, you dolt.
But what about the XP?
Terrible.
Look at
Hyro
Hyro with the wisdom.
Welcome, Dasha. We've been doing this a long time. This ain't the first child we've slain.
Oh, I'm aware.
All right. And plus, Hyro's not going to kill kids.
All right, so
Yes.
now we go.
Oh, that's where Hyro draws the line. Allies, sure, we'll torch allies. It's just kids we won't kill.
Exactly.
I'm not sure if I remember that being canon. I think
Eric-
you've grown.
Eric Lavernus.
Yes.
I'm going to head back a little bit this way.
I feel like I've got to go back because this further separation is not gonna. We got to start spraying.
What's in
people
that
out of
door,
rooms.
Eric?
What's your passive perceptions? What's your passive perceptions up there by that area?
13.
13. Eris?
Mine is an 11.
11. Let me see. These giants are not trying to be stealthy, but I'm just going to roll something here. Okay, great. Here's what you hear. You hear the sound of beds shuffling, footsteps coming towards the door, and the door flings open with a fury. Eris, since two of you are like actually at the door, give me dexterity saving throws to see if you can avoid getting hit by the door as it opens.
Gosh, okay.
$17.
14.
Okay, great. So yeah, it all happened very suddenly, but the door flings open. You can avoid the door. The door does not hit you, but I'm moving you out of the way, Eric.
Thank you.
And you can hear and see inside now. Maybe you can see the shadows up against the wall. 2 giant figures starting towards the door. One of them may be there, shouting in giant back to the other, but it seems that these children have become too loud for their comfort. And this is where we're going to pause it. Skeggi, you're going to open the door next time, right? Is that what you were thinking
I
of
don't
doing?
know. I don't know.
Okay. We'll keep it a
want to
secret.
get it unlocked.
You're
I'm not
starting,
sure.
though, Skeggi. You're next.
Oh, I have a week to think about it, huh?
You
Or
have a week
possibly
to think
two.
about it. Yes, to ponder.
Eric,
But we're going to pause it here. Thanks for watching tonight, everybody. This is a fun one, and I don't know what I was expecting, but I think this is exactly it. There's a lot going on here. Sasori trapped in a dungeon of his own demise here. We'll see if he can get out. Barak and Heironimous are entertaining the children. Eris and Erik are stuck maybe between a rock and a hard place. And then at the door is Mohag and Skeggi on his shoulders. We'll see what happens next time. Until then, though, we'll see you on the tabletop. Thanks for watching.